I'm Erin and I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Question is, what are the things that I'm celebrating most in my life and how am I celebrating? Well, the things that I'm celebrating most in my life right now are just being an adult, like doing adult things. I just bought my first house. Woohoo! Scariest thing I've ever done in my life. Like, I don't, that's right up there with having to make the decision to stop using heroin. Um, I think I had more of an anxiety and panic attacks throughout that in signing that, the documents that I will pay this loan for the next 30 years. Yeah, that was intense. But I remember driving home from owning my first home and I just bawled. I bawled and I said, feel this. I remember thinking to myself, feel the happiness and the celebration in this moment. Feel how amazing this is. Because that's something that I do. It wasn't just the bad feelings that I was trying to escape when I used heroin. It was also the happy feelings. I didn't know how to feel any of my feelings and any part of the spectrum of good or bad. So yeah, when the joy of celebration came through when I bought my first home, I just bawled. Like, I felt it through my whole body. It was amazing. I was like, I did this thing all by myself. From applying for the loan, from being financially stable. 3.5 years before this, I was renting a back bedroom apartment for my mother in a 2-family house for $300 a month. I had a square living space. They had my bed, my clothes. I had my infant son with me. My other 2 boys were living with my mom at the time already. So like, that's where I was at. And it only took me 3 years of work and dedication to get to the point where I was buying my own home. And that was on my 5-year plan. And I got it done in 3 years. So I'm celebrating the incredible progress, the incredible commitment to my growth. Like, it's insanity. It blows my mind, just the level of capability when I believe in myself, when I put my mind to something, and when I just go after it, what I'm actually capable of. And those are things outside of myself. I'm celebrating also for the simple fact that I love myself today, that I care enough about myself to question whether a person, place, or thing is going to benefit me or is good for me. Or if I start seeing patterns or red flags, like, whoa, this isn't okay. Or being able to say, I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this type of behavior or what's coming to me. Just the ability to know that and to be able to voice that, to be able to have decisions for myself today, to be able to have, like I said, choices. That's what I'm celebrating today. Opportunities. Connection equals possibility. One of my life coaches told me that connection equals possibility. So the more I connect, the more the possibilities are for the life that I have. So that's what I'm celebrating the most. Opportunity, the ability, the fact that I have choices today. And how am I celebrating? By allowing myself to just feel it, revel in it, enjoy it, and be present. Be present in the moment of celebration. There doesn't need to be anything else added to it. Just being in the moment of celebration, no matter what that looks like, no matter how big, if it's a big party, no substances, or if it's just taking a moment and saying, hey, I'm proud of you. Good job, Erin. Or, hey, Erin, I know that was really hard and I know you're really having a tough time, but I love you and you're safe and I've got you. To me, that's something to celebrate. So yeah, that's how I'm celebrating. I'm allowing myself to actually be present in a state of celebration, in a space of celebration. Being present. The things I'm celebrating in my life, my family. I love my family so much. I have 3 amazing children. They are so precious and special. And the fact that I was chosen to be their mom is incredible to me. So I celebrate watching their growth, watching the people that I work alongside of grow in their own processes. Um, Life is pretty darn cool. And I really enjoy doing this video series because it's really making me think about just how blessed I am. You know, it's so easy to get caught up in the dark, right? Get caught up in the magnitude of, it's a tough world we live in right now. So it's easy to slip into, you know, the negatives or focusing on the things that aren't working. So great questions, whoever made these.